Why doesn't a narcissist miss you the way you miss them? This is one of the most confusing questions, isn't it? Because on one hand, you are thinking about them every single day. On the other hand, they don't even care about whether you are alive or dead. Why is there this difference? Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today's episode is going to be all about understanding why a narcissist doesn't miss you the way you miss them. Before we explore this topic, this subject, please make sure that you are subscribed to this channel by pressing the subscribe button and push the bell icon to stay updated with everything that you would get access to as I post it on my channel. Also, make sure that if you're listening to this episode on a podcast channel, just follow and subscribe over there as well. It will help this awareness to grow. Let's get started. Now, for us to understand and know why a narcissist doesn't miss you the way you miss them, we need to look into the psyche of a narcissist for a little bit. We have to truly understand this personality type, this personality style. I think if you have done some research on this subject, you may know that a narcissist is all about supply. They are, it's painful to say it, but they are dead within. All that left is a bunch of coping mechanisms, or in other words, a false self that is trying to find instant gratification, that's trying to find some kind of supply in one or the other way to keep the facade alive, to keep this idea of life alive, when deep down they're rotten and they don't exist. There's no one within. So if a person operates with this kind of ideology, if a person's life is all about making sure that they make it from one day to the other, if it's all about survival, if it's all about that predatory primal instinct of just getting what they need and just not caring about how it impacts and affects others, how on earth would they think about you like the way you think about them? You think about them the way you think about them. You miss them because you have the capacity and the capability to feel intimacy, to feel emotions. You have the capability to attach properly. I mean, there may be some differences in it. You may have insecure style of attachment, avoidant style of attachment, all of that, but still you can attach in one or the other way. With a narcissist, all of that is missing. They, number one, do not have access to their own emotional awareness. They feel primitive feelings only, such as rage and intense shame, and then all of their life is spent and exhausted in running away from the shame by maintaining the facade. That tells us that this person never connected with you. They never saw you at the first place. They never knew you. It might be shocking to your ears, but you were with a person who never got to know you. Don't believe me? Look at your experiences. Look at how they treated you. I mean, it was quick, yes, it was intense, yes, in the beginning, but what happened after that? They start treating you like an object. They started treating you like a piece of furniture in their house that they utilized and that they used, but when it got, let's say, old, when they got the supply out of it, they threw it away. That kind of ideology. Narcissist's vision is quite tunneled. So is their perception. So is their awareness. They are quite moment to moment based. They live their life that way. It's not like they are present, it's more like they are like a predator who only thinks about the supply in the moment they need it, in the moment it's in front of them. The moment this supply, this host is taken away, they don't think about the previous host, they think about the next host that is in line, that they can use to get the supply from. They only think about you when there is no one around, no one else to suck this supply from. They only You only come to their awareness when they have nowhere else to go, and you become their source, temporary or for a long term, but you become their source of the supply. That is the only time they think about you. Even if they say they miss you, what do they miss? They miss the high that they got from controlling you. They miss the high from that they got from playing with you like a toy. What do they miss? They miss the feeling that they got from having all of your attention. They don't miss your love because they never loved you. They do not experience love the way you do. What is love for a narcissist? For a narcissist, love is all about utility. It's all about how they can use you. Love is all about how they can manipulate you. Love is all about how you let them control you. Love is all about how they can manipulate you. Love is all about how submissive you are. But you and I know that is not the proper definition of love. What they believe is completely skewed, it's distorted, it's unhealthy, it's pathological. So, if love is all about control, why would they miss you? The other reason is why you miss the narcissist the way you do, but they don't, is that perhaps you're trauma bonded with them, and trauma bond makes you almost like it turns you into an addict, where the narcissist becomes your drug in the human form. You miss the presence, you miss the feelings attached with their presence in your life. Basically, there's a lot goes on into understanding the dynamics of trauma bond and so on, but it's all about regulating yourself that you're missing, that you unconsciously or deep down your system has been programmed to believe that they are the source of your regulation, just like an addict believes that the substance they're using that is going to calm them down, when it doesn't only do that, it has other side effects as well. So those are the two main reasons why you miss the narcissist. If any of these resonated with you, please drop your experiences, your learnings and understandings in the comments below. I'll read them and I'll try to reply to each one of them. I also hope that you got the understanding that you needed. I will talk with you very soon in the next episode. Till then, let the healing begin.